So I get the blue eye orb here.
Very well. Now thou art a blade of the dark moon, hunteth the enemies of the lords by the power of the dark sun.
Offer souvenir reprisal. I have enough of those to level up. So the main point of this one is to, yes, invade the world of a guilty player. Invade the world of player in Book of Guilty. Subdue player to acquire a souvenir of reprisal. Only a Covenanter can use this item. These mystical orbs are granted to the blades of the Dark Moon, knights who serve the Dark Sun, Gwendolyn, so that they may serve the gods in meting out vengeance. Basically, this is the, well, the Vengeful Covenant, but for the purpose of serving justice or something like that. I think that's what the whole point of the indictment is. Do I have the Book of the Guilty? Did I ever? Can't remember if that was actually something I bought. Yeah, there you can see the indicted player will be added to a list of unfortunate souls who will one day face the wrath of the blades of the Dark Moon. I don't know if I actually have the Book of the Guilty to look in to see people. So I guess you just use that and you can invade people. I could try it, I'll probably get destroyed. On Orlando at least. Assuming it invades people in the same zone you're in. Which it probably does. I wonder what the absolute safest place to go is to invade people. I'm guessing not in Orlando. Even Undead Burg might be filled with, what do you call them? Twink characters or Smurf characters, that's what they call them in Warcraft. People just playing on low-level characters when they have really good equipment. So now where to? If I wanted to try to invade some random person with this item, where would I want to do it? I could do it in Blighttown, that would be funny. Let's just go here for fun. I'm not sure how much effect this is gonna have. By that I mean it's kind of late. I always play in the middle of the night, and I don't know if this is going to be a place with a lot of people, and I don't know what kind of restrictions are on this item. I guess I could take some sort of look to see. Another thing I want to do is start leveling up my Pyromancy Flame to get it to +10, because once you get it to +10, oh, I guess if I want to do that I should talk to him and not use the bonfire. Once you get it to +10, a certain NPC appears, and then she sells more spells. I don't even know if I can not sure if I can afford this anyway. It's getting it +10. It gets kind of expensive. Okay, so if I wanted to try my hand at invading, what would I do here? Let's see where I use this from. Probably have to go into some sort of invadable area. Maybe bring something other than heal with me. Flash Sweat, what's this again? Now this is reduces flame damage. Combustion, Fire Orb. Have I used this yet? Oh, Fire Orb, which improves upon Fireball. I can also, wait, can I use this Force move? I can also use this. I don't know if there's much point in that, though. Let's test this thing out. So I've never tried this move. So I guess compare that explosion radius with, say, this one. What's the difference there? Keep the same angle. Maybe one goes further than the other. Might just be a damage difference. And then if I wanted to use force, the main point of that is just to knock people around. I actually saw a YouTube video. There's this one YouTube channel. It's like sansviet.com or something weird. It's this guy who just collects tons of videos from Nico Nico Doga, which is the Japanese, basically their version of YouTube, and just collects tons of videos of Japanese players doing interesting things. One that I found interesting is, I think he was using force. I'm not sure if this will offend her, maybe I shouldn't do this. I think he used force. I'm taking a risk here. But I think he's basically trying to take a look at behind her hands. Yeah, getting... See here, I guess it took me a second to realize what the hell he was doing. The point being the perversion of making her bring her arms up into the air so she uncovers what she is covering currently. Kind of covering. I don't really know what point that has in battle. I guess just check here. I don't know if it does much damage. Or, I guess it doesn't do any damage. I guess I probably would have just hurt my friend here. Inflicts no damage, propels foes back, and defends against arrows. I guess good against arrows. Just looking at how much intelligence I would need to use any of that magic. Like 5 to 6 more. Well, I'm not going to bring force. Of course, I'm doing all this preparation, and there's no telling if I'll actually successfully invade anyone. Great Chaos Fireball. I don't know if Iron Flesh is too useful in PvP. Imagine people are smart, they just run away. Unless you corner them. The other option is to use Combustion. Right now I actually had 4 slots because I had this ring on, but I don't actually plan to wear that. Yeah, so he doesn't actually sell anything, basically to start, he doesn't sell any pyromancy, but you can get him to sell some if you do something special. Then he'll open up his shop. So, after I do a little more screwing around, the main things I guess I'm considering 2 paths. Going into the Demon Ruins first, or going into New Londo Ruins first. I think people have told me that Demon Ruins is pretty hard maybe harder than New Alando Ruins, but at the same time, New Alando Ruins just kind of looks annoying to me. Even though I guess I've really only stepped into it once or twice. I didn't even fight anyone. Oh, I can use the blue eye orb right here, can't I? Well, I will try invading. I guess the one risk you take with using this is by invading guilty players, I'm obviously invading people who have invaded, so they have some level of probably skill. Just noticing I was crossing over some sort of threshold here that like deactivated my blue eye orb for a second. So I don't know if you have to like repeatedly use this. So that was pretty quick. I'm invading the guilty already. It's a spirit of vengeance. Oh, please root for me. I'm gonna put my odds of survival fairly low. I can attack one of these like egg sack people. Oh god. So having the fat roll isn't a a very good thing for PvP. I actually wanted to do a running attack, but I rolled on accident. So I think I'm not sure what I lose by doing that. Did I lose anything? Also, I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna count invasions in my death log, which, by the way, is I finally decided to stop being lazy and fully updated it as of video 132. I had been slacking off all the way since video 70 something or 80, I don't remember. But the death log is fully up to date, which you may have noticed. But I'm not sure I'm going to count my own personal invasions or purposeful duels in the death log, because really it's more of something I'm doing to show how many times I die in the natural course of the game, like the playthrough, and not just for screwing around and trying to kill people and duel. Because I mean that'll artificially inflate the number pretty high if I wanted to just say duel dozens of times towards the end of the game, which I kind of plan to do. So I guess I kind of have to make a decision here if I'm gonna keep going in as this complete fatty. I'm slightly over half here, which is kind of dumb, really. It's not really necessary to go in with the completely fat roll. So I can afford like 3 more strength or 3 more weight here. Well, looks like I have another invasion here. It's probably also not very helpful to me that I haven't upgraded my vitality at all going into these battles. Since I'm fairly inexperienced at fighting, I'm not quite used to... Oh, now I've got to pay attention.